Hey guys, welcome back to IMF Gunpla. Today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the runners and contents of the MS-14F Gelgoog Marine. Okay, we're going to start off with just taking a look at the box. And here it is. Very simple box. Very old kit. It's from 2000, so it's almost 20 years old as of this year. But it's still a really nice kit. You know, not to be expected from this year. The articulation is so-so. Plenty of seam lines, but surprisingly, there's actually a lot of nice molded detail in the kit, which you'll see here in a little bit as we start opening it. But just kind of take a look around the box. There's the glued up, seam line removed, and painted up kit. I cannot read Japanese. The only part of that I can see is the Universal Century 0083, and that's it. And then Gelgoog Marine, Principality Xeon Mass Productive. I think it's supposed to say production Valiant type. Okay. And then there's your stats. One thing I always find kind of funny is like main weapon, the 90mm machine gun, is a smaller caliber than the guns that are built into his arms. I always kind of found that weird, but whatever. And then this end is just your, you know, that. And then here we've got some close-ups of the kit. Some more information. I see 0083, 0083, MS-14F, OVA at the very top. 3D. I don't know what that was about. And then, of course, you got the MMP 80 90mm machine gun. So, and then I believe there was probably a price tag under this, but they covered it up for some reason. May not be. May not have the price on these older kits. But there's the box. So let's get it open and let's check out the runners. Alright, we will begin our adventure with Runner A. And of course, that's just kind of an overview of it. Let me see if I can adjust my lighting just a little bit. So I'll start at the top here. We've got the 2 feet and then the feet pads that go on the bottom of them. So once the feet pads do go on, you're not going to have much hollowness, which is a good thing. There'll be a gap between the front and the back, but that'll just look like detail. Then you got the actual thruster, which it's okay, but I mean it's going to be bottom of the feet, so for the most part you're not going to see that unless you have it displayed and somehow have his feet pointed up to where you see inside of them. But yeah, and then you've got these, which I believe these are part of the feet. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember where they went in the instruction booklet. And over here we've got the kind of bluish. Oh, by the way, those are a very, very dark gray, pretty much black color. Then down here we have the kind of lighter bluish gray. We've got these. I'm not sure what joint these are. Thinking probably the elbows. So I think these two here, these are going to be for the knees. And then you've got the palm guards. These are going to be the thrusters. I'm going to go at the edges of the shoulders. These are, I believe, the leg thrusters. Detail on this side, hollow on the other. These two halves will go together, and this forms the thruster that's under the back skirt. These are the thruster bells, or the vernier bells, for the leg thrusters. Trying to think where these. I think these are the gun barrels right here. Those are the tips of the gun barrel. There's your trigger hand. Let's see here. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure these are the knee joints. And yeah, let's flip back over the right way. And then we got a couple more of the dark gray here, which is pretty much the head. These 3 pieces here, and you have the arms. This is the inner half, and that's the outer. That's where the 110mm gun's going to be mounted up on. And I guess if you had a shield, that's where the shield would go. Because he don't have a shield the regular Gelgoog did. So I don't know, he may not. And then there's the crest for the head. I don't think these are the knee ones. I think the knees are bigger, but they could be the knees. They're either elbows or knees, one of the two. And then this piece here is the thruster for under the skirt. And yeah, that's it pretty much for, well, by the way, this is runner A. You know, we always start in alphabetical order. This here, I believe, goes on the back of the side skirt. I could be wrong though. It's a little set of thrusters. And of course we got yellow beam sabers with just solid clear. So you will have to paint the hilts if you want to. I probably won't display them with it, but I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to do. Just some black or even gunmetal would be okay. So there's the A. Now we've got the B runner. Just a quick overview of it. Okay, I was wrong. He does have a shield, duh. He's got like a knuckle shield. Kind of like how the Zaku 1 does it. Pretty much is a Zaku 1 shield. I'm going to compare that to the one from the Zaku 1, because it seems very similar to it. But anyway, there's the top part, and then the main body, which of course this will connect to this, kind of going straight down. We've got here, which is, let's see if I can get it. They got the cockpit. I'm not 100% sure where this goes. I'm pretty sure it's going to go on the chest somewhere. And then, speaking of the chest, there is the chest. Decent detailing on it. Lots of potential for panel lining, which I like. And then this, I believe, is the neck collar area. I think these are the thrusters that are going to go on the side skirts. Or like, I'll show you here in a second where they go. This is the back skirt. This is where the two thrusters from runner A, I believe, go. And then, I'm not sure where those come in. Probably on the solid gray runner, we'll see later. But these pieces here will go in here. Which, you know, this is the front of the skirt. Which, again, like I said, has quite a bit of detail there. Oh, you know, this right here, I bet you that's what this piece is. Yeah, I bet you that goes right there. And then here we've got the front of the torso, the back of the torso, which has a lot of detail. Like if you wanted to run this without a backpack, fill in those two holes and you'd be good to go. And then this is pretty much detailless because this is going to flip over or go over it. So that'll fill that in. And no articulation in the shoulder joints here on the torso. It's just one solid chunk of plastic. So you're not going to have any of that forward and back that the newer kits have. But that's fine by me. Because all my kits are pretty much displayed in a static position. And then here's the hip joint. And yeah, that is it for the B runner. Uh-oh. I think we got out of order. This is the C runner. Okay, well, let's look at the B runner then. So here we've got the 90mm machine gun, which is pretty detailed, but definitely not as nice as the one that came on the Zaku F2. Doesn't have a removable magazine, and doesn't have the barrel extensions or the bits for the barrel. It's a lot more plain, but still a nice detailed weapon. And then we've got the two halves of the feet, or legs I should say. And what's different about this, I've also got the Jaeger to open, is the Jaeger's feet are one solid piece. But this one actually has a separate piece in the back where a lone thruster goes, but also removes some of the seam lines you'll have to deal with. You still have to deal with these here, here, and then of course the whole front of the leg. But I just think that's kind of cool they added that to this, but then they removed it in the later kits. So, but yeah, that little triangle piece, oh, that is the knee, because you can see where it's going to go right in. Let's see, right in there. So that is where that's from. Here is the backpack, which also is very detailed, very nice looking. And then you've got the inner part of the shield. This is where it's going to connect into the arm. Then this up here is the handle and the antenna for the head. So yeah, that is it for the B runner. And then on the D runners, you actually have 2 of these. So I'm just going to show one. But on this run, you got a lot of stuff. You've got the shoulders. You've got the back of the legs, like I was talking about. A couple of thrusters. I believe these are for the backpack. The foot, which is one solid piece, but I believe it's like that actually on the model. Whereas the Jaeger has multiple colors in his leg. And then this is one of the gun shrouds for the arm. You've got the fuel tank. I believe this is the upper arm joint. This is the bicep. So that was the elbow joint we saw in the A runner. This is the inner part of the foot. I'm guessing it'll probably go together like that. And there's your ankle joint. Here is your thigh joints. I'm not sure where this is going. I don't know what it's used for. Something round detail maybe. Huh. And then this might actually be the gun barrel. So the other 2 pieces I said might be the gun barrel. Those are probably thrusters from somewhere. So this is probably the gun barrel. Yeah, I can see right on here. You can see where it's going to slide in, right? Let's see if I can. Right there at the end. Yeah, there you go. It's going to go in right there. So that's the gun barrel. And there are 2 of these, like I said. 2 exact copies. So there's the D runner. And then, of course, you've got polycaps. And these are your typical old style polycaps. Nothing special here. Let's see what else we got. We've got a little tiny decal sheet, which is just for the mono eye and the black background for the mono eye. It does not move, obviously. I don't think any Gelgoog, at least the high grade kits, had movable mono eyes. It'd be cool if they did, but where there's such a sharp angle, I don't see how it would work. But there's that. And then finally we have the instruction manual. So like I said, this is how I pose mine, kind of a static pose. And then here's the back of the painted kit. And you can see the limited shoulder joint up there kind of does limit what you can do with it. But it's not too bad. I was trying to see if I could figure out where those little round pieces went. I don't see anything on the kit that has those round things in it. Huh. And it's weird that they're on the foot runners, but I don't see anywhere on the foot where they would go. The only thing I could possibly see them going to is maybe the ends right here for these. Let's see here. Let me get the runner that had the backpack on it. Alright, I checked it. It does not go to that, so I guess we'll find out once I build it where that goes. But I guess that's it. If you enjoyed the video, do you mind leaving a like below? If you have any questions about the contents of the box, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, keep building. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.